This earth is the creation of God. God is the cause for the creation of all living beings that are on this earth. Man, animals, and creeping things are the different living beings on this earth. Among created beings, man is the supreme being because of his intelligence. By acquiring mastery over every living creature and having his own lifestyle, he started to form a society among his own group and began to improve his lifestyle. This was done through the different civilization. Gradually, the society is formed, brought about many changes and became what it is today. There arose many groups in the society like rich, poor, marginalized, high caste, low caste, illiterate, etc. There are some people, those who float on much wealth. As the saying goes, those who have lot of money, they have no fear and worry of life. So too, if any problem arises in life, the rich will be able to solve through money. But those who are poor will be struggling in life, not only to solve their problems, but even to meet their daily needs in life. At times, they will have to stretch out their hands before others to fulfill their needs. Such people became more and more dejected in life through their daily struggle and fight among themselves for their daily living. To better their living and to give a positive approach to life, there arose today's society, some institutions. These institutions work towards the marginalized, poor, and those dejected in life and help them to brighten their life. With the help given to them, they are encouraged to do something in life, which gives hope to life. One among such group or institution is the Divine Generation Ministry that exists in Shankarpura, Udupi district, that works for the poor and marginalized of the society in order to give them hope to brighten their life. What is the Divine Generation Ministry? Divine Generation Ministry is established in Shankarpura, Udupi district, which works selflessly for the cause of poor. Is started by Pastor Sunil D'Souza. There is a big story behind this ministry group. The year 1997, when Pastor Sunil D'Souza was in Bahrain, God through his appearance spoken to him. After some days, some servants of God told him that he has the gift of preaching. By hearing to the voice of God, he returned back to India in 1999. The dream of his vision was realized by starting the Divine Generation Ministries. This ministry, known as Bethel Ministry, having stepped into the society for the first time, caters to the needs of the poor, orphans, mentally challenged, mentally depressed, lonely people, orphan children, and the people who no one cares. And cared for by opening 5 ashrams named as Amara, Namana, Spurti, Karunalaya, and Home of Faith. Thus, it renders its service to the society and the world at large. In 2000, Pastor Sunil D'Souza started DGMBC Trust, and on 1st January 2000, through a very few people, began the church ministry. Today, this has flourished to such an extent that more than 300 faithful people worship Jesus. It has opened its branches in Bangalore and Kollegala. Despite the slow progress in the beginning, the ministry went on progressing by step. In 2004, this ministry opened Home of Faith, mainly for men who are helpless, those rejected at home and by the society, and mentally depressed were taken care of in this home. When the Bethel Ministry Institution began on January 2000, there was no separate building for this ashram. There was no proper place even to put up a building. But even then, 14 mentally depressed cases were picked up from the roadside and were accommodated in a rented house. provided them with the basic necessities like food, shelter, and clothing, and also medical treatment. Thus, they were trying to bring them to their normal way of living. Today, they lead a normal, peaceful life together with their family members. But still, God did not let us down. He provided for the DGM Bethel Trust 78 cents land. However, in 2005, through the grace and blessings of God, a new building was put up named Home of Faith. At present, more than 300 people are sheltered here. The branch of Home of Faith is Amara, established mainly for the male mentally depressed, which is great help to find a shelter for the shelterless. It is very pathetic and heartbreaking to see the work done here by the inmates. The people fallen on the road, people roam from place to place due to mental depression, are brought here and greatly taken care of. Even those fallen into the gutters are picked up and taken to this ashram by the kind man, Pastor Sunil D'Souza. When they brought to the ashram, these people have different health issues like kidney failure, heart-related problem, skin diseases, wounds which is full of worms. But in this ashram, the patients are taken care of like their own children by the staffs. Time to time, they are cleaned, given food and bath. The love, care, concern, and the consolation of the staff and the prayer of Pastor Sunil D'Souza has been a beacon light in the life of many homeless and shelterless people. Among those who seek shelter in the ashram, many get cured and improve their health. They are grateful to Pastor Sunil D'Souza for picking them up and for providing them with free treatment, food, and shelter. All this is possible with the grace and blessings of Jesus Christ. Having been fully involved in the service of the society, the Bethel ministry went another step ahead through Amara Ashrama, catering to many homeless men and being a beacon light to them. It opened one more home for the mentally depressed and challenged women named Namana in 2006. Here again, there was a dearth for a place to put up a building. But all the problems were solved again by the grace of God. The home Namana became another beacon light for the mentally depressed women who were roaming from place to place. They were greatly taken care of by the staffs to such an extent they were able to live just like an ordinary woman despite their mental disability. The credit goes to DGM Bethel Trust for helping these women to be independent and a model for others by learning tailoring, painting, animal husbandry, and agriculture. Quite a number of women who came to this ashram were fully allied and learned to lead a normal life in the society.